Hi, I'm Emilio Haruki, an international student from Japan, currently in exchange with a university in Houston, Texas, studying my international business major. Well, I want to ask you something. Are you planning to become an international student? Flying around the world, studying in places with different cultures and languages surrounding you. For the travelers out there, you might think that it's very, very fun to be an international student. Well, it is fun, but you need to be careful with many things when you travel and learn. Sometimes, if you make certain mistakes on the way, yeah, it can turn your life into a hellscape. So, in this video, I will tell you about three things with international students and food. Yes, food is very important. It is. It always is. Number one, food from other soil can make your stomach to have effects like diarrhea and stomach aches. Not because it's bad quality or unhealthy food. There are times that you have these problems because your body is not adapted to food made by an entirely different soil. For example, when I moved from Spain, Europe, to Panama, Central America, all the food started to make my stomach ill, have this weird diarrhea. I was eating in good places and not particularly spicy or any other foods that have other factors that provoke me that kind of problems. After a year and a half eating the food of the place, my stomach got used to it. This effect depends on people sometimes, so if you have a strong stomach, maybe you won't get this problem. Well, there has been a precedence about this. European colonizers had a similar problem in the colonization era, so it's not a new thing at all. So when you go to other countries to study and whatever, and you're having like this weird stomach problem, and the food is supposed to be safe, maybe it's not. It's not that it's bad. It's maybe it's just you're not used to it. If it doesn't happen to you because of your genetical strength, good for you. Number two, you should try to drink bottled water as much as you can. You should evade tap water because in developing countries especially the water could not be sanitated properly, not cleaned properly. Even if it's sanitized, you may have the same problem as the problem I mentioned before of your body not being used to products made by a different soil. This happens to water as well. Yeah, you can read books about reports about people in the colonization era complaining about this. So always try to drink bottled water, please, for your safety, health, and convenience. Also, nowadays you can recycle these kind of bottles everywhere, so it doesn't really matter that much. The last one, number three. Food is something, well, everyone likes, independently of where you go, because it's a human, not even human, it's a biological need. Some eat more than others, me, because everyone likes food. Everyone throughout history and cultures, countries, has made their own. You should try all type of foods as you can, all of them. If you are the type of person that, for example, doesn't like broccoli, who knows? Maybe broccoli cooked in Europe with these sauces and ways of cooking is better than you think, and you might start to like broccoli. One example that I can give is the fish taco that I got here in Houston. I always saw tacos with beans, vegetables, meat, but never fish until recently I came here and I actually tasted in Texas. I was living in Panama. I went to Mexico, and all the tacos were good, but I never acknowledged the existence of fish taco. Maybe it's because it's made in another region of Mexico that is close to Texas. I don't know. I don't know about it too much. I ask myself, what is that? A fish taco? Then I ate the fish taco here, and it was mm, delicious. I'm always impressed with food wherever I go. As long as the food is clinically safe, you should always give it a try. Food is is a fundamental part of culture because everyone needs food, obviously. If you want to understand that culture, food is a great place to start. Every place has their own soil, their own products. You cannot make every place have their own spices. There are different ways of cooking because of many factors. And that's why to understand culture, food is a good way to know it. So, those were the three things about food and international students. I hope I didn't scare you because that is not the purpose of this video. What I recommend when you want to become an international student is to expect the best and prepare for the worst. If you do that, you shouldn't worry about anything really. Thank you for watching.